All right, welcome everyone to the live show. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And yes, I will look at all of you. Okay, good morning, Vincent, and welcome to the live show. Currently, I'm looking at the Cyber USDT token, all right, which has been pumping like mad. All right, as always, guys, you're welcome to the live show. If you are new here, okay, you're welcome. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, okay, hit that notification bell to be the first to be notified whenever we go live like this. And we do have futures trading with Bybit Exchange. So you want to make sure that you go to the description of this video and use the first link here to sign up for a Bybit account. And then take advantage of all of the free signals that are shared on the Telegram group too by joining our Telegram right here. Okay. So welcome. Let's look at the market today. Many of us made a lot of profit, okay, taking advantage of the fundamentals yesterday that actually made everything all right bullish. All right, Bitcoin from just 26,000 up to 28,000 plus. All right, and then every other thing in the market, right, every other thing, right, every other thing actually blew up. And yeah, it was a good one. So for all of you who were holding long position or who took advantage of the fundamentals, who took advantage of the grayscale news, okay, court case and all of that, if you took advantage of that, kudos to you. All right. I believe I saw a lot of you sharing, P&Ls on the group and all of that. All right. So kudos to you. Let's look at the market today and see what is going on. Before I come back to all of these other tokens, okay, let's quickly look at BTC, guys. So BTC is still below our trend. Okay. It's still below our trend level. So we don't know if, the momentum will continue. If that continues and then we push above, let me go to the daily time frame. Okay. So this is what I'm looking at currently, right? So this is a time frame that I'm looking at from, as at January this year. We are coming from January this year when we started having this upward movement and all of that. So this candle here broke below, and then we are waiting to come back above that area, right? So yeah, when we started dropping from that $31,000 level, so this market started going down this way, and then I plotted this trend line here. So a breakout of this trend line, okay, either of these two, right? Anyway, a breakout of one is a breakout of the two. So we want to see Bitcoin start trading above these levels here, right? Anything from $29,000 and above, then we can see that this is not just a retest of that trend line and then a pullback will happen so soon. All right. So let's see if the momentum will continue. We don't know what will happen yet. Okay. The ETF, Bitcoin ETF stuff is still equally pending and all of that. Maybe if that get approved by the end of before the end of September and all of that, okay, it means that we are expecting more bullish news, and you can see BTC going into even to 50,000 or or more, okay, or more. So yeah, let's look at that and play accordingly. All right, we are traders, so we just take advantage of whatever the market pushes to, right? So if it is a bullish news, we follow suit. If it is a bearish news, we follow suit and all of that. So at this area right here, you should be looking for more of a pullback and then maybe a continuation of that trend. That's what we basically be looking at, okay, for the BTC trade. So I'll go through all of the tokens you have listed. Okay, Vincent, yes, I'll go through all of those tokens right now. But if I come back to a lower time frame, okay, you see that currently we are above the 200-day moving average. All right, even when we have not broken above the trend line that I'm looking at from the higher time frame, we are currently above the 200-day moving average. So I see this 200 moving average serving as a support right now. Okay, I see this 200-day moving average serving as a support right now. So you want to take advantage of that. If this actually comes back to this area of 27,100, you should be looking to buy, okay, and be targeting that area of 28,000 or thereabout. All right, so be looking for more buying opportunity in the market than selling. Okay, but if we break below this 200-day moving average, then that could be a good time you can be looking for a sell in the market. All right, so yeah, with that being said, let me go through all of the token Vincent has published on the chat. All right, so API 3, let's start with the API 3 token. All right, let me know the tokens you traded yesterday and which one made you a lot of money, guys. Let me know the token you traded yesterday and which one made you a lot of money. Okay, let me know on the chat. Let me know on the chat. All right, so for the API 3 token, okay, yeah, this is what we're looking at. I was looking at this coming down to the 618 level, but it seems that we just had that bounce, okay, from the 0.5% level, all right, to the upside. So that is where we had that bounce and all of that. And currently, this is where we are trading right now. Okay, so let me draw another Fibonacci retracement tool. Let me take away all of this because these are no longer valid. So we rejected from that, this our initial, what's it called, resistance became a support here. So we came back, rejected from there, and then we went back up, all right? So if you have made your decision based on the resistance and support level, then this would have been a good trade for you as well. So if I bring in my Fibonacci retracement tool and then take it down from here to that up, all right. So currently we are at the 382 level, right? We rejected from the 382 level, which is a good area, which you will equally be looking for trades and all of that. Okay. The 618 level is still there, and then the 786 level is still there. For API 3, guys, what I should be looking for right now, okay? What I should be looking for right now, if API 3 comes back to that 1.1, okay, 1.179 or 1.18, okay, 1.179, 1.19, okay, I'll be looking for more of a short, right, for this trade, for this token, right? I'll be looking to take more to the downside, all right? Or you can equally use, if I look at higher time frame, you can use the 200-day moving average as the area where you'll be looking for short. Okay, we want to see this come back, shoot up to this 200-day moving average, and then reject from there. So anything at 1.25 should be a good area to be looking for a short trade. So with the 200-day moving average above us, guys, I think we should be looking for a buy. Okay, yeah, we should be looking for a buy than a sell. Okay, we should be looking for more of a buy than a sell. So if this pulls back down to this 382 level again at 1.118, you should be taking a trade from here and then target that 200-day moving average. Okay, so if we pull back down to this area again, let me take a long position. So here you take a buy and then target that 200-day moving average at that 1.254. All right, 1.254. Then put your stop loss slightly below in case this comes back. All right, so your stop loss will be at that 1.095, and then you target this 200-day moving average. Then from the 200-day moving average, you should be looking to, take a trade to the downside as well. All right. So for the API trade, this is what I'll be looking at. I will look at, trading this trend from here to that 200-day moving average. So if we actually pick a trade from here up there, that will give us around 8 to 10% move in the market. So this is what I personally will be looking at for the API trade. Okay. So if we pull back down to that area again, I'll take a trade to the upside at this 382 level using the Fibonacci retracement to take a trade to the upside. And then at the 200-day moving average, I'll be taking a trade to the downside. All right. That's what I'll be looking at for the API tree. Vicent, if you are going to trade that, pay attention to that. Okay. So for the UN FI USDT, let's look at that too. Let's see what we have with that token right here. Okay, so yeah, I want to take advantage of all of the pullbacks. You see that these tokens broke all the support and resistance levels yesterday. So yeah, take advantage of the pullback, guys. Take advantage of the pullbacks and make some money for yourself. Let me look at areas this token could possibly be going to. All right, so we have one area here at that 7.17 level up there. Okay, currently we're above the 200-day moving average. All right, we've broken above all these two levels I was looking at initially. So what I should be playing with right now would be, okay, let's see if this can actually shoot up to that 7.1 level, right? We'll see if that can shoot up to that 7.1 level. If that happens, all right, if that happens, it means that what you should be waiting for right now is, let's say this, pull back to this level here. Okay, this level of 5.9. If it does, pull back to that level, then you should be looking for more of a long trade from here and target this area of that $7, okay, $7.1 level. All right, target that level there. But anything below this area will be an opportunity to short the market. All right, anything below this area here will be an opportunity to short the market, guys. So anything below this area, this our zone here, okay, $5.9 level, anything below that level, we should be looking for a short trade. Okay, so for this particular trade, I'll be looking for more of a long, all right, but you can take a quick cut from here, from this 6.3, 6.2 level down to maybe around $6 or $5, $5.9 level, all right. Yeah, so I'm not seeing a clearer picture here, but for a quick scalp, guys, you want to take a trade, all right? You want to take a trade down. You want to take a trade down, right? You want to take a trade down. Let's see if this can come down to around maybe $6 level. Then you can be looking to take a trade back up to the upside. That's what I personally be looking at, all right? So play along the market, play along with the market. If this continues to go down, then for instance, if I'm to enter a trade right now, all right, if I'm to enter a trade right now, just put my stop loss just slightly above that level, all right, and I'll target this $6 level right here. Okay, I'll target this $6 level right here. And then if I come back down here, I'll take a trade again to the upside. That's what I personally will be looking at for this particular trade. All right, that's what I'll be looking at for this particular trade. So Vincent, if you want to trade this, you can go ahead and take a quick scalp. If you're targeting like a 10% move, 5% move, and all of that, you can scalp this market again and again and again and still get all of those entries work out well for you. All right, so for Doge, let's look at Doge USDT. Doge USDT, guys. What do we have here? Look at that. Look at Doge. So those of you who were actually, who had the mind to start picking up trades and all of that, Dogecoin did not get down to that $6, 6 cent level that we're looking at, right? But just from this range here, we had that breakout, and in them, it went up to the upside and all of that. But a pullback to this area here would be a good area, okay, to take a trade to the upside, right? Yeah, a pullback to that area there would be a good area to take a trade to the upside. So what I'll be waiting for right here is, let's see how far this can go, guys. Yeah, I think I should equally be shorting Doge right now, okay? I'll go short on Doge right now, then target this level of 0.062. Okay, 0.062. I'll be going short on Doge right now, guys. I'm going short until we break that trend line above. I'm going short on Doge. Okay, I'm going short on Doge right now. Okay, so yeah, let me take that there. I'll enter a short trade for Doge. Okay, let's say we enter a short trade here. You can do it market order. Yeah, you can do in market order and then target that level of 0.062. Okay, yeah, 0.062. Enter with market order and target that level of 0.062. Okay, and then when we get back down there, anything at 0.062 or even 0.060, you should be looking to take a trade to the upside. Okay, so for those, I'm going to do a quick scalp here and then short this trade to the downside, guys. I'll short to the downside for those. Let's see how that plays out, and then put your stop loss slightly above, okay? So that in case the market goes against us, we don't get to lose more money. All right. So yeah, let me quickly do that before we continue. All right, guys. So let's see how that works. All right. Let's see how this plays out, and then we'll take a trade accordingly, guys. Okay, so yeah, that is done. Let's see. Let's look at the next token. Okay, next token will be um, AX XUSDT. Let's look at Axis Infinity. Okay, yeah. So after that pump, every token is just consolidating there and all of that. So Are we going to break up or break down? That's the question we should be asking ourselves right now. Are we going to break to the upside or to the downside? All right. So for this token, let me check. So we are just within this range here, guys. Okay. Yeah, we are within this range here. And then we can equally look at these areas down here as well. Okay. So we can equally look at these areas down here. So yeah, I see more of a down trade. Yeah. So for this token too, we can take a quick scalp, okay, to the downside. Yes, we can take until we break above this level, guys. Until we break above this level, we can take a quick scalp to the downside, all right? And then from here at 4.6, we take another trade to the upside. That's exactly what I'll be looking at for this Axis Infinity token, all right? So yeah, selling opportunity, that's what I'll be looking at. If you want to enter with market order, you can do that. But personally, what I'll be looking for is, let's see if we retrace back to this level here, then we can take a trade and target this level down there. All right. Then anything above this area, this is our resistance area, then that trade is no longer valid, which is why we need to put our stop loss just at that $5 level. Okay. So for Axis Infinity, this is what I personally will be looking at. If it gets to that level, take a trade. Let me see if I can snap this and send to the group so that you'll be able to follow that. Okay. So if it goes back up there, you can enter with market order or just play along when it goes back down up to that level of 5.016. Okay, 5.016. So let's see how that works. I'm putting that on the group. That is EXS USDT. That's is a short. Okay, so it's a short. Let me not do that mistake I did before. Yeah, so that should be for a short trade. And yeah, that's what I'll be looking at for Vincent. That's what I'll be looking at. Okay, that's what I'll be looking at for that. So Pendle, let's look at that token to USDT. Let's see what we have there. This particular token. So here, let me go to higher time frame. Okay, so what exactly were we looking at the other day? So we're looking at this to come back to this zone and then take a trade to the upside, which didn't happen. All right. But right here, I'm still seeing 0.72. Okay. That 72 level, I still see this token, maybe pushing up to that zone there. All right. I see that token pushing up to that zone there before we even start talking of a downtrend and the rest. All right. So yeah, if we do push up to that $72 level, then we can be looking for more of a sell to that. Is if we reject there, because there's a probability that it could break here and then maybe go to 80 cents and all of that. So if we break this level up here, this is where we're looking to take a short trade. Okay. So if we come back to, let's say we get to that 0.72 86 level, right? I'll be looking to take a short trade from there to the downside. All right. And then I can target this low here also. And that's basically what I'll be looking at, right? So allow this to play out. If we shoot up to that level, you can, if you want to set a limit order for that, you can do that. But if we shoot up to that level, that's where I'll be looking to take a trade to the downside. All right. Maybe by then this our RSI would have been at the overbought level. And then we can take advantage of that and take a trade to the downside. All right. So that's what I'll be looking at for this particular trade for Vincent. All right, yeah, good morning, Franklin. Good morning, and welcome. Yeah, Tomo, you traded Tomo, Crypto Bona. Did you trade Tomo? Those of you who were holding on to Tomo, that was massive yesterday, actually. Tomo, massive profit. If you have entered Tomo at $1, 1.1 or thereabout, and it's dropping right now, okay? So it's equally a good opportunity to start buying Tomo too. So whether you bought in the spot market or you bought, during using leverage and all of that, okay, Tomo would have given you a very massive profit yesterday. Yeah, Tomo would have given you a very massive profit yesterday. This is where the area we're looking at, right, initially. And then if you have bought anything around this area or even above this 200-day moving average, Tomo would have given you massive profit. Okay, so for now, for Tomo, I'll be looking to take a long trade from that 200-day moving average. All right. So if Tomo, let's say we are holding on to this support level, initially this became a resistance, right? So that was the area we're looking at. But if Tomo holds this area as a support right now, then we should be looking at taking trades here to the upside. So for Tomo, my long trade will be anywhere around this area, okay? Anywhere around that $1 level plus, all right? I'll be taking trades from here to the upside. I can target $1.30 and all of that, $1.30, $1.35, and all of those. That's what I'll be looking at for Tomo, okay? For Tomo, I'll be looking for it to pull back down to that area, and then I'll take a trade from there to the upside, okay? Crypto Bona, if you did, all right, that's what I'll be looking at for Tomo, right? That's the setup I'll be looking for Tomo. So sheep 1000. Let's look at sheep as well and see what that has for us. So yeah, for Shiba Inu, I think we should take a quick shot to the downside. A quick trade, should we or should we not? Okay, Shiba Inu didn't move that much yesterday. I don't know why. Okay. So Shiba Inu didn't move that much yesterday, which I don't know why, guys. So currently, this is my support for Shiba Inu, okay? And then I equally need to pay attention to this zone here too, all right? I equally need to pay attention to this zone here too. So if I'm just going to trade, take advantage of those areas, then if Shiba Inu rejects here, we'll take a trade down. And then if you reject it, we'll take a trade up, okay? So for now, until we break above this level, this is what I'll be looking at for Shiba Inu. Okay, take a trade down from this level and then take a trade up from this level. That's exactly what I personally will be looking at for the Shiba Inu trade, okay? So if you are going to trade Shiba Inu, yeah, if you are going to trade Shiba Inu, yes. So wait for it to get to that 0.0084 level, then you take a trade to the downside, and then 0.0078 level, you take a trade to the upside. These are the areas, okay? These are just the zone that I'll be looking at, all right? These are the zones I'll be looking at. If you reject here, I'll take a trade down, reject here, I'll take a trade up. Okay, so crypto Bona, if you are going to trade Shiba Inu, I want to take advantage of this area here between the resistance and the support level, which is at that 0.0084 and then 0.0078 or 77 levels. Okay, those are the areas I'll be looking at taking a trade. But if you want to start building position right now, if you want to enter a short right now, you can do that as well. All right, you can do that as well and maybe target this low here, all right, at 0.0080, right? You can take profit there and then wait for it. But to me personally, what I'll be looking for, okay, my short trade will be from this zone here, right? I take a short trade from this zone down, and then my long setup will be from this area here up. That's exactly what I'll be looking for. All right. So I'll just allow this to take its time and play out. Once you play out, I'll take a trade accordingly. All right. Don't rush into trades right now, and then maybe you start regretting and all of that. Okay. So that's what I personally be looking at. All right. Let's see. Doge is not moving as expected, but it's somewhere in green. Let's see if that can give us some profit before we end the stream today. All right. So this is what I'll be looking at for Shiba Inu. If you're going to trade that, yes, do that. Okay. Yeah. Baba Faham, please. All right. We'll just look at we just looked at the what's it called, Tomo. So yeah. Okay, yeah, you can look at Tomo in any time frame that you want, but Tomo, I just gave you a setup, right? Okay, once we get to that 200-day moving average, take a trade to the upside. That's what I'm looking at, right? Yeah, for the cyber USDT stuff, that trade, I don't know what happened. Okay, that stuff just keep pumping and pumping and pumping. Right now, these are the areas I'm looking at. Okay, yeah, I'm looking at this, this zone here, this wedge here. Okay, if we break to the upside, I'm taking a trade up. All right, this is a newly listed trade, so we don't have any, levels up or levels down where we can see this is support or this is resistance. But currently on the 15 minutes time frame, I'm looking at these areas here. All right, if we break this area down, I'm taking a trade to the downside. Then if we break it up, I'm taking a trade up. All right. But if you want to start building a position and going short right now, you can do that. But what I want you to pay attention to, even if you're short right now, okay, be mindful of this area here because we may come back here, maybe bounce here and then reject up and all of that. But whichever breakout happen, if it breaks to the upside, I take a trade up. If it breaks to the downside, I take a trade down. This is currently what I'm looking at, okay? I'm looking at this zone here. Any breakout of this zone, whether it is up or down, I'm taking a trade to either of those directions. Okay, so that's what I'll be looking at for that particular token. So I'll pay attention to that, right? Right now, I'm not going to say take it long or take it short, but when that breakout happens, that's when I'll be able to make my decision, whether to the upside or to the downside, all right? So yeah, that's what I'll be looking at for that. Let's look at BAT. BAT. Okay, let me go to higher time frame and see what's up with this token. So for BAT, should we long or should we short and all of that, guys? Guys, if this actually continues, I see this token coming up to 22 cent level. We are currently at 18 cent, right? We are currently at 18 cent and slightly above this our level here. Okay, yeah, slightly above this our level here. So let's wait for a pullback. Wait for a pullback, or if possible, guys, a breakout of this area here will be a good area to take a long or short trade. Okay. All right. So for this token, Vincent, what I'll be looking for, let me pay attention to this area we've been consolidating on. Okay. Yeah, this zone here, 17 cent level, and then this area of 18 cent level. Okay. Yeah, pay attention to this zone here. All right. On the 15 minutes time frame, this is what I want to pay attention to. So if we break out of this area, then you can take a trade, guys. You can take a trade if we break out that zone, right? You can take a trade and target that 200-day moving average at that 22 cent level. But if we break down, then we take a trade to the downside. Okay. If we break down, we take a trade to the downside. This is what I'll be looking at. Let's see if we can, actually break out of this level. If we do, then we can take a trade to the upside, and then taking a trade to the upside, if you're able to hold on, okay, you can be targeting around that 19 cent level, 20, 21, up to $22 level. All right. So for this particular token, this is what I'll be looking at. A breakout of this zone here, anywhere, all right? Whether we break down, we take it down. Well, if we break up, we take it up. That's what I personally will be looking at, all right? So look at this trade on the 15 minutes time frame and take a trade accordingly if we do break out. All right. If we do break out, take a trade accordingly from here to the upside and then from here to the downside. That's personally what I will be looking at for the BAT token. Okay. All right. INJ in 5 minutes time frame. Why is so specific about the 5 minute time frame? Okay, let's look at ING. ING USDT. Okay, so you want to scalp ING on the 5 minutes time frame. Well, even on the 5 minutes time frame, ING is still consolidating. Okay, still consolidating around these zones here, right? So if you want to start scalping ING, maybe until what you should equally be looking at, right? Look at these areas, all right? So we can map out here as our high and then map out this area as our low. Okay. Yeah, this is our high, our low. So what you can do for ING is to follow suit, right? So once you come back here and reject, you take a trade up. Once you come back here and reject, you take a trade down. That's what I personally be looking at. Okay. For ING, right now we are just in the middle of this zone, right? We're just in the middle of this zone. But if you want to start, let's say I even plot a trend line around this area. Okay, you see that we've been beginning to slope down. So yeah, if you want to take a trade down, you can equally say if this comes and retests this trend line again and reject, then you can take a trade. So anything at that 7.19 or 7.18, okay, you should be taking a trade down. All right. And then put your stop loss slightly below. So yeah, if we go and test that trend line, for instance, this is on the 15 minutes time frame, right? So we can put our stop loss just slightly above that level. And yes, our target will be this previous low here. So yeah, that's what I'll be looking at for INJ, right? That's personally what I'll be looking at for INJ for Farhan place. If you want to trade INJ, that's what I'll be looking at. But a good entries will be allow INJ to go to that 7.2 level. If you reject that, you take a trade down, and then at this 7.1 level. If you reject it, you take a trade up. Okay. So since you want to scalp on the 5 minute, that's personally what I'll be doing. All right. All right. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing personally for this ING trade until we break out. If the breakout happens to the upside, you take a trade up. If it breaks to the downside, you take a trade down. Okay, so smash that like button, guys. Yes, thank you, Franklin. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. All right. Thank you so much. Vicious trade in Tomo. I take long, but I close in 50% profit. Okay. My psychology is still to 50% profit. That's your psychology is not low, guy. Okay. You see, one thing you should understand in this space is that if you don't take your profit when you should, okay, some other person will take the profit for you. All right. Crypto trading is not a one-way thing. For you to be able to buy, okay, it means that there is a seller somewhere else to sell to you. And then for a seller to be able to buy, that is why we have the other books also. Okay. That is why we have pending orders and all of that. So it means there's somebody else. So if you are buying to either gain or lose, right? And if somebody is selling to you, the person is selling to either do what? Gain or lose. All right. Now the amount of money you are able to lose or you are willing to lose determines how good you are or whatever, how good you are in managing your psychologies in trading and the rest. So 50%, okay, let's say you've put in $100, 50% is a good return. Okay, let's say you put in $500, 50% is a good return. All right. Except you do like $10 stuff and all of that. Okay, that is when you say, oh, but 50% return is a good thing, right? So yeah, you manage that, you wait for another good opportunity again and target another 50%. And that is how we roll here, guys. Okay. So crypto burner, just gradually, don't worry, gradually, okay, you'll get there. Gradually. All right. Yeah, take it 50 by 50, and then before you know, you get to 100%, before you know, and you get to 200% and all of that. Okay. Yeah. So let's look at Litecoin. Okay, let's look at Litecoin and see what Litecoin has for us and all of that. So Litecoin USDT. Okay, so Litecoin, I don't know, Franklin, tell me that this trade played out for you. All right, tell me that this trade, okay, that you had a pending order that actually triggered and then this trade played out, all right? So remember, Litecoin, we're targeting those level up there. Now, we've broken out of this area of consolidation, okay? This area we're consolidating in, all right? And now that this is returning back to that level, we want to see this hold this level, right? We want to see this area. We don't want to see Litecoin come back down into this zone. We're consolidating, all this while, right? We don't want to see it come down come back down to that $64, $65 level. So if we hold this level and then use this level as a resistance level, right? So we can now, if you're in this trade already, you can secure your profit, guys. You can secure your profit if you're in this trade already. If not, some other person will take the profit for you. All right. So the target is still to take Litecoin up to that $80 level. All right, is to take Litecoin to up to that $80 level. Right now, we'll be looking for new entries for Litecoin. So what I want to see play out here is I want Litecoin to hold this level, right? We want to see it hold this $67 level as our support. So on the 15 minutes time frame here, wait for a breakout of this trend line and take a trade up. Okay. So if we do hold this as a support level and reject here, then a breakout of that trend line would be a good area to take a trade to the upside. Okay. So yeah, this is what personally I'll be looking at for the Litecoin trade. Okay. So let's wait for a breakout of this trend line. If that happens, then we can take a trade. Okay. At that 67.7 level to the upside. Okay. 67.7 level, we can take a trade there to the upside. But anything that will bring us into this zone, then we can be looking to take trades at $63, $64 level. That's what we're looking at taking a long trade for Litecoin. Okay, so this is personally what I'll be looking at right now for the Litecoin trade. Okay, the next one there, okay, is the XLM USDT trade. Let's see what we have for XLM right here. Yeah, we are still in that zone. Okay, none of these are trade triggered actually. None of these triggered. Yes, none of them triggered. Right, we're waiting. What exactly were we waiting for? A breakout of this trend line, which happened. Okay. Yeah, I don't know which of the trade you took for this. Franklin, I don't know which of the trade you took for this. So yeah, this setup was a breakout. We're looking for a breakout of that trend line, right? That breakout happened yesterday. So if you have entered a trade at 11 cents, then you would have, made some profit at 12 cent level. So the one that didn't play out was this one at the support level, right? So this one did not play out, but this breakout one actually, did play out. But right now, guys, look at this. This breakout, we're hoping that this breakout will happen and then there will be a retest, okay? So if you did not wait for the retest and you enter this trade, that would have given you some profit. But right now, on the 1 hour time frame, I'm still waiting for the retest of that trend line. Okay, so it means that I still want this to come back to that level, right? This level of 12 cent level, right? If we get to that level of 12 cent, you should equally be looking at taking a trade to the upside. Okay, so now that we've broken out of this area, we don't want to come back below this area. So we want to come test this area and use it as a support now instead of a resistance. Use it as a support, then bounce from here and go to the upside. So for XLM, this is what I'll be looking at for. Okay, so wait for it to come back and retest that trend line. Even on the 15 minutes time frame, okay, the news, the momentum the news came with yesterday was too strong for any any token to go break a trend line and then come back for a retest. Okay, so there's no retest here, but I'm still hoping that this will still come back to that zone. So if it does come back, then you should be looking to take a long trade from here to the upside. Okay, and then put your stop loss slightly below in case we break below the trend line again. All right, put your stop loss slightly below. This is what I personally will be looking at for this particular token. All right, yeah, this is what I personally be looking at for this particular token. Okay, yes, guys. So smash that like button for me, guys. Smash that like button, and if you are new to the channel, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Okay, and we do trade with Bybit, guys. So if you don't have a Bybit account, sign up for an account using the link in the video description. The first link here will be the link you can use to sign up for a Bybit account. All right. Yes. So let's go. Yeah, let's go to the next token. Okay. Yes. SciTech want us to look at TRB. Let's look at that. TRB USDT. That token is equally making it on the Bybit, is making it on the top 10, right? Did I see that somewhere? TRB. Yeah, that token was pumping yesterday, actually. I don't know where it is right now, but let's look at it. And okay, TRB is down there, right? 16 cent. Okay, 14 cent. It went up to us $14, right? It went up to as high as 16, and then it started pulling back down. Okay, so went up to as high as $16.2. And right now we are back down there, guys. Okay, so yeah, we have another zone here. After the breakout of the 200-day moving average, we have another zone here which we rejected from. So here, this zone here, yes, there is where we rejected from, guys. All right, so that is serving as our resistance currently. Okay, if we break above this level, then another level you should be looking at is that $20 level, right? $20 level. So this is the area I'm looking at right now. So this area here will become our support for now. Okay, this zone here will become our support for now, which is where we actually rejected from, right? So let's look at that. Yes, after we broke out this area, we've been consolidating, rejected from here, and then went back up. So we are looking at this token currently between this resistance level and then this area, okay? Anything between the 200-day moving average, which is at this $12.6 level, and then the $16 level, okay? So what I'll be looking for, a good entry for me for this particular token to long will be at the 200-day moving average. So I want to see this token, do something like this, play out, and then come back to this 100-day moving average here, then reject here from here, and then take it back up. That's exactly what I personally will be looking for this trade. So my long trade sector will be anything around this zone here, guys. Okay, and I target that high there. So this area here will be a good entry for me to take a trade to the upside. Okay, so if you are going to trade this token, this is what I'll be looking at for. All right, this is what I'll be looking at for. But if this does play, let's say if we do pull back up again to this 16 cent level again, then I can be looking to take a short trade from there down. Okay, if we do come back up to that area again, I can be looking to take a short trade and then target this zone down here. This is what I'll be looking at. Okay, those are the two scenarios that I'll be looking at for SciTech. That's what I will be looking at for, that particular trade. Okay, so give me some tips to make my psychology more stronger. See, the thing that will make your psychology more stronger is be ready to always lose a certain amount of money whenever you enter a trade. Okay, let's say if you have $100 trading capital, all right. I think I'm going to share a strategy that actually made me turn $100 into $200 in one trade. Okay, so I'll do that in a separate video actually. If you have $100 your trading capital, some persons say enter a trade with 10% of your capital, enter a trade with 5% of your capital, and the rest. Now, out of that $100, which is your trading capital, okay, you make up your mind that in each trade, this is how much I want to lose. Another thing you need to understand is this is what, one simple thing with BTC or with crypto trading in general, okay? You enter a trade here, okay? Let's say we are projecting that this will come to this area and reject, which is what it did here, all right? But this trade can actually come to this area, okay, and do something like this, like a fake out, okay? Hit your stop loss. That is because they are, all these market makers are timing all of your stop loss, your limit orders, okay? Grab all these areas, okay? Grab all of them and still come back and hit your take profit. And then if you have put stop loss here, this would have taken you out of the market, all right? And if that happened, what will you do? You will now start regretting that, oh, I would have, stayed in the market and this and that and that and this, okay? Now, this will happen when you use a very high leverage. You have $100, you're using 10x leverage, you cannot stay. Remember, this thing I said here is like 4.5%, okay? 4.5%, it means that if you're using a 10x leverage, the market would have gone up by 40%, okay? The market would have gone up by 40%, then it will hit your stop loss, right? Then if you now use 5x leverage, so it means that this market will go up by 80% minus 80% before it will hit your stop loss. So what you can now do if you want to stay in a market for long, which is why I say for a start, choose one particular token that you begin to understand how it moves. There are tokens that are very volatile. Just one move like this will get the candle, let's say like from one candle can just move from $1 to around $20. And then when you want to dump in 1 second, it can dump from $20 to $0. You don't want to trade tokens like that because it will immediately take you out of the market. So you want to choose a particular token that is less volatile, let's say BTC, Ethereum, BNB, Litecoin, okay, XRP, some of these tokens, Cardano, Matic, Solana, these are some of the tokens that are less volatile that cannot get you liquidated very fast. So you look at those tokens and then stick to one particular token and be looking for entry, a good entry that will give you some profit. Whenever you see that good entry, when all your conditions are met, if it is a breakout of a trend line, whatever you're looking for, once all your conditions are met, okay, enter a trade and say, okay, in this trade, I'm entering with all of my $100, which is my trading capital, and I'm ready to risk just $10. All right. Then for you to be able to hold that trade for long, I would recommend that you enter with like a 5x leverage or even a lower leverage. That will keep you in the market for long until that trade plays out. So if, for instance, this is our trade right here and it plays out, this is a risk reward ratio of 4.7 times the amount of money you are losing. So if this goes in our favor, you're making 27%. So 27, and you're using like a 3x leverage, multiply 27% by 3. Okay, it means that 27% with a 3x leverage, if you multiply this by 3, that should be giving you around 60 to 70% in the market. So if you have entered your trade with $100, right, and this move by 70% with the 3x leverage, that is a good return, guys. Okay, that is a good return. So you don't need to use 20x leverage, 100x leverage because you want to make money faster. The most important thing is being consistent. Okay, and then don't be like me who love holding on to losing trade. Right, I hold on to losing trade longer than I hold on to a winning trade. Right. So when you see profit right now, what you can just do is just to adjust your stop loss to your entry, so that in case that market goes against you, you will not be losing anything. You'll just break even and then look for another opportunity to re-enter a trade again. It's as simple as that. So don't just jump into a trade. Maybe you see that this one is coming down already, it's at the middle already, you want to enter a trade. It doesn't work that way. All right. So for crypto burner, please don't worry. Keep it gradual, okay? Keep it gradual, and then always make sure that you have a target. You have, even if you are going to be trading signals, when you trade signal, if I give you a signal right now and say, okay, put stop loss somewhere around there, my stop loss will be minus 100%, which means that if you use that stop loss, all of your account is gone. Okay. So in that case, you should be able to learn how to look at the chart and say, no, this is at the support right now, or this is at the resistance right now. So a breakout does resistance means that it will take me out of the market. But if we continue to go in my favor and the rest, so you manage to put your stop loss. So if you $10 per trade, whenever it goes against you by minus $10, don't start guessing that it will come back. Okay, don't start assuming that it will come back. It will come back. I know it will come back, but the more you keep guessing, the more you keep going minus $10, minus $20, minus $50, and after you close the trade, you see that it will start coming back. But once you close it, you will now wait for a good. Let me show you, for instance. Let's say you saw this trade somewhere around here, okay, somewhere around there, and then you now say this area is a resistance, that this will go down, and you enter the trade here, and it's already up here. You are not closing it. It's already at $14. You are not closing it. It's already at $15. You are not closing it. Your money is going. Okay, but if you have made up your mind that when it gets to minus $10 would have been, maybe you entered at $12, okay, and then it went to $13, it would have been minus $10. You close it. When you close it here, what you'll be looking for is the next resistance level where this market will possibly reject from. Okay, so instead of targeting here and maybe targeting here to make profit, you will now enter again, okay, maybe with your remaining $90, and this will give you a very good reward ratio, that if this market comes down to this area, you make more money, right? So if market goes against you, it is an opportunity for you to look for a bigger chance of making more profit. So don't always say that it will come back, and you start losing. I don't know how to explain that, but it's something you have to deal with personally, all right? Always make up your mind that in every trade, I want to lose $5. And if I'm losing $5, to make some profit, I want to make like $25 or $30. And then if I see more opportunity, I want to make $100 and all of that. All right. So yeah. Franklin, sorry you missed the light, and I equally missed that because I didn't set limit order for that. So yeah, I missed that too. Okay. Yeah, but let's pay attention to it right now and see what happened. Okay, let's pay attention to it right now and see what happened. Okay, I made good profit from Mana. Yes, Mana, yeah, DYDX is that those tokens were actually good, yeah. Mana, my target was just 30 cents, but actually went up to as high, I think 31 or 32 cents, I can't remember. But I closed my own trade at 30 cents. All right. Yeah, SRP. Let's look at SRP quickly. So cyber crypto burner, I don't know if everything I've explained there makes sense to you, but we'll look at time to talk more on this, okay? We'll take our time to talk more on this and see how we can, which is why we do this every day, so that we learn from each other, right? So I'll make our time and be having classes on the Telegram so that we can be discussing more on those, right? Okay, so for XRP currently, guys, XRP, these are the zones we're looking at. So SRP didn't get back to this level, but we started, from that area. Currently, right now, what I'll be looking for SRP is using the 200-day moving average as a support for now. Okay, so we've been up and down at that 200-day moving average, but right now that this candle closes above that, so it went up to as high as 54 cents and then coming back. So I'll be using the 200-day moving average as a support right now. Okay, I want to use the 200-day moving average as a support right now. So I'll be looking to take a long trade for SRP from here. Okay, my SRP trade will be at that $52 level, and then maybe target that previous high there. This is what I'll be looking for. All right, and then put stop loss just slightly below that area in case we break below that area. So this is what I'll be looking for SRP. So if it comes down to that 52-cent level, we'll be taking trade to the upside. So SRP, that's what I will be looking at for. All right, that's what I'll be looking at for. All right. Okay, yeah, we'll be looking at strategies. Yeah, I'm scheduling a video, looking at some of the indicators that I do use. When we do, the only indicator that I use there is on this live trading show, okay, because I don't want to get you confused. There are a lot of indicators actually you can use. And then when you're using free trading view account, you can only use 2 indicator, I think 3 indicator at most, yes, for a free trading view account and all of that. So there are some strategies that I've tried that has worked for me that I'm actually going to make videos on. I'm going to document the video that we're going at, I think once or twice a week or thereabout as time permits and all of that. So those strategies will be coming, and look at those videos and see how you can implement them. All right, you can implement them on your own. So I'm sharing those strategies with you. There are, different indicators are used for different purposes, different areas in the market and the rest. So yeah, I will definitely do that. So look out for those. Look out for those. And then if there are questions, we can do an AMA where we'll do questions and answer and all of that. So for SRP, this is what I'll be looking at, guys. Okay, that's what I'll be looking at for. So for now, okay, I will not be going live twice a day again because I have some other thing that is engaging me currently. I want to equally make a time to make videos that I can equally be publishing for those strategies and the rest, so that for those of you, most especially for beginners, you can see how you can use indicators. No matter how you look at it, okay, some persons say indicators lag a lot. Yes, it's true that indicators do lag, okay? They repaint a lot, but you still need them, okay? You still need them. They will guide you. They will guide you making some decisions that will profit in the market, all right? For instance, there's a strategy that, there's one indicator that, gives you all those support resistance level. It mapped out all of those for you, okay? I think another good indicator would be the smart money concept by Luxago. That's another good indicator. I'll make a video on that indicator so that you equally use it. It gives you, premium levels, discount level, and all of that, where you can buy, sell, and you use those indicators, and it helps a lot. It helps a lot. So I will make videos on all of these indicators and then let you know, publish the video for you to start taking advantage of and all of that, guys. All right. So that is it for today's Smash Like. Do go to the link here, sign up for Telegram. Okay. So sorry, use the link there to join the Telegram group and sign up for a Bybit account using my link, guys. Sign up for a Bybit account using my link and start trading on Bybit. You get low fee. And then if you want to just start with a VIP upgrade, okay? If you make a deposit of at least $50,000 into your account on the Bybit exchange, then we can help you to just give you a VIP upgrade. You know what VIP people enjoy? Just as the name implies, you are a VIP, you become a partner with Bybit. They invite you for special event, and then you pay less fee and all of that. So if you want to do VIP, yeah, and then you can get a lot of welcome bonuses when you deposit some money into Bybit. So one person, what people do, there is a deposit campaign where you can get up to $32,000 in deposit bonus, right? Yeah, $32,000 in deposit bonus. So it just require you to make a deposit of a certain amount of money, trade a certain volume in a month, and then boom, you get that $32,000 credited into your account on the Bybit exchange, and then you can withdraw your capital and use the $32,000 in trading crypto as well. But before then, you would have even made some money if you know what you're doing, if you're a good trader. So yeah, go ahead and sign up for a Bybit account, guys. And then let me know. I will send you a link to claim some free airdrop for yourself. Okay? Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. You can be using your Bybit to trade, okay? But if you still want to, sign up with our link, okay, with our partnership link, I don't know if you sign up with any other person's partnership link. If you did, there is no need. But if you do, if you are just one of those who just sign up, maybe downloaded Bybit randomly, it would be good to sign up, okay, and be under somebody, all right? Sign up with my partnership link. All you just need to do is to migrate your, migrate your KYC that you've done in the account you have already to the new account. It's simple. Once you go to your Bybit profile, you go to verification, you'll see where it says transfer verification. So you can just transfer it from that account, okay, to the new account you created with my link. So it means that you need to create an account with my link with a different email or a different phone number, and then that way you'll be able to transfer. That is if you downloaded Bybit on your own without signing up with somebody's link. But if you did sign up with somebody's link, yeah, give credit to that person as well. But if not, if you want to use our link, fine, it would be good that you do. That is the only thing, that is the way Bybit pays us and encourages us to continue to create all of this free content we do on YouTube and on the Telegram group, guys. Okay? So that's the only way. You're not the one paying us. When you trade and you Bybit charges you fee, they actually share a percentage of that fee with us. Okay? So the only way we make money from all of this, sign up with my link, is when you start trading. And not just trading P2P or spot. It's when you start trading futures. That is when we earn money. If you sign up for a Bybit account today and you don't start trading futures, we don't earn anything, right? So if you do trade futures and you signed up, you just went to Bybit, download the app, and then you signed up, you can just sign up with our link here, okay? And that will go a long way to encourage us in what we are doing. All right, guys, thank you so much. More videos will be coming out. All right, I'll be doing more videos on strategies, on indicators that you can use as beginners. Okay, on simple strategies, on risk management, and all of that. I'll be making more of those videos coming out very soon. So be expecting those videos as time goes on. All right, hopefully from next week you'll be seeing more of those videos coming out. And when you see the video, do like, okay, comment, share. That way you encourage me to continue to make more videos. I have a goal, okay, 50,000 subscribers, hopefully before the end of this year. So help me achieve that goal by sharing my content with your friends, family, and friends, okay? Yeah, thank you so much, guys. We'll meet again tomorrow morning. Get muted there. Yeah, this stuff might taking my audio out. I don't know why. Okay, guys, so do have a profitable day ahead. Most signals will come to the Telegram group as we proceed. Then I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Yes, let's meet again tomorrow morning. Bye bye. Just smash that like button before you leave, okay? Yeah, see you guys later. See you guys later, guys.